Hello, Sister Goons. My name is Alex. Welcome to Batman Arkham Asylum. I almost forgot the name for a second. So, in the last video, we managed to get through the catacombs beneath Arkham Island, and now we're heading into the Arkham Mansion to find Dr. Young. The reason why is we can find her along with her notes for the Titan formula, so that way Joker can't get his hands on them. But though we're gonna be spending the next couple of videos in the mansion itself, so bear that bit in mind. And as we're going through, we'll be getting some Chronicles of Arkham, along with some Riddler stuff. But you know, is what it is. I'm not going after everything. That will be done off screen before the final video, as I've said many times before in this playthrough. Anyway, so I hope you all had a nice and a nice, relaxing, possibly even safe Valentine's Day with your significant other, or just anyone that you care about. I don't judge on that, but anyway, so I do have. Well, I did at least want to just to get these ideas out of my head, so I can share them with you. So there's not a lot of dead space here. So the new MonsterVerse film is coming out in like almost a month now. And I was thinking to capitalize on the hype, I would make a special video for it. But I'm not sure how well it's gonna do. Because I mean, a lot of my stuff is hit or miss. I won't deny that. But I'm not good at determining what's a hit or what's a miss. So. Only one way to find out, and I barely get a chance to talk about that kind of thing anyway. So, be an excellent opportunity for me, I guess. But yeah. Oh, right. Also, just to get to the game real quick. Scarecrow will be the only. Scarecrow's tapes are found in the mansion, and well, not all of them are about Scarecrow himself. It's often about what his toxin does to other Arkham staff. But yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting. So the new. Anyway, so back to the MonsterVerse subject though. The idea was just a plain regular art video, but with a bit of a twist, similar to what I did with my Darkverse video, which I still really want to do, but I really want to know if people are at least somewhat interested. So, partly the reason why I put it in the cards, but let's see. And yes, the MonsterVerse video would definitely be Godzilla themed, because well, he's practically the poster child for the MonsterVerse. It was his film back in 2014 that kickstarted the MonsterVerse in general, and I am very glad to see that it actually continued. Though what I am shocked about is that it's still going today, because after after a Godzilla X Kong, I figured that the MonsterVerse would be over. You know, I I thought that was the final MonsterVerse that Legendary and Warner Brothers were willing to do. But nope, we got a sequel. And I just hope that, you know, it gives the characters and story time to breathe, but no. Oh, real quick about this particular Predator segment. I gotta come clean. I had to do this section twice because I was obsessed with doing something with the explosive gel. Because you can put it on the ground, detonate it, and I was convinced that from a fall, the thugs would actually be incapacitated from it. I legitimately thought that for a long time, but no, it just knocks everybody out, so you can either try to go for one that is that. Sorry, I'm not exactly doing the right thing. So yeah, first of all, I missed that one entirely, so the idea was to have the gel explode while they're on the second floor and then do their oh yeah, there was also that too. I didn't even I wasn't even paying that much attention, you know. I was just too like, I need to do this now, but you know, is what it is. Sorry, where was I with the MonsterVerse? Oh, right. The fact that it's actually continuing, despite what I believed was the final movie that the studios were ever gonna do. And I am aware that there is a show based in the universe, Monarch, but I don't have Apple TV and I've never seen it. If you have seen it though, is it any good? I legit want to know, because you know, I may need to do a wee bit of research before I go see the new Godzilla film. And also right there is a bit of a hiccup, because that dude is now stuck in there and he ain't coming out. So I also had to restart the game there. Well, I had to restart the segment there. Because ain't no way I was going to wait for hours on end just to see if he would get out of there. Plus I don't know if I could even get in there, but yeah, it's whatever. Anyway, third time's a charm, right? And it was around here I told myself, okay, screw it. Do not try to use the explosive gel all the freaking time, despite, you know, me going and placing one there. I think that little tidbit was before I actually did that little thing, but you know, it's whatever. Oh no, wait, I was actually dead set on this, or was I? I can't really remember. Yeah, and apparently that isn't a far enough fall, and quite frankly, I think that's bullshit, because, you know, he was sent flying into the fucking wall. I would be fucking out cold if that happened, you know? But anyway, but to each their own. Let's just fucking get through this stealth segment. And, okay. Sorry about that. Okay. So, I think I basically said what I needed to say about the MonsterVerse, though. Like, my idea for a video involving it, or at least some of the characters in there, but... I think I said what I needed to say. Alright. So, now... I kind of wanted to expand a little bit on the, Yu-Gi-Oh! Video I had an idea for. So... it's basically a deck tech video. Like, if you go by Magic the Gathering, it's a deck tech, or if you just play regular Yu-Gi-Oh, it's a deck profile. Now, normally how a deck profile works is either you know, you got something like a Master Duel, Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. Oh, sorry. Or something like that, just to if you have a digital based deck, along with or you know, you got freaking, or you're playing the physical card game and you got the actual deck and sleeves and whatnot. Now, my idea was a little bit, I want to say, what would be a good idea? Well, actually, what would be a good way to describe it? I still wanted to do a deck profile about the things, you know, like show you that I got the actual cards and stuff. But I also wanted to, you know, spice it up, do a little something different. Oh, and also I could have restarted the game there, but I was like, fuck it. Recording session's going on a bit too long as is, so just bleh, do it. Now, the video is kind of a mix between camera footage and some image editing, but
where did Dr. Young go?
You know, I'm also not too sure how people are going to react to that one as well, but you know, you never know unless you never know unless you try it, right?
So I need to find her notes before
yeah,
Joker
is what it is. Although I do think it'd be kind of an interesting take on the deck profile video things, because as far as my knowledge goes, no one has ever attempted the image editing thing. Like, you know, like you have the deck, you have the cards, but you use pictures of them while basically giving a standard deck profile. And the only reason that I would use actual footage anymore is because, you know, I actually have the deck with me, just so I can say, hey, I'm not just making this up. I actually played with it. I have it right here. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I guess that's about it for the video topics that I wanted to do later, but you know, just one step at a time here, one step at a time. I also gotta do Arkham Asylum, which I'm actually blowing through this a lot faster than I thought I would. And it doesn't really help that it's not that long of a game, but you know. Oh yeah. Sorry, the combat takedown. I actually like that one because it gives you like a little breathing room with the crowd. I think it's like you get to knock him out like almost instantly.
It looks like they couldn't get through the main door.
You do instantly knock a guy out to deal with less goons, but But you still need to fight them, which, depending on the formation, can take a little while. So, oh yeah, and here I was kind of hoping that a riddle would be here, but we're not gonna get to that until way later. So yeah, screw me for not. I don't know why. Sorry, I'm kind of losing my mind right now. By the way, that mask was huge. I just hope that's a display piece and not like an actual mask, because you'd be able to tell so hard with that one. Like you'd be able to tell so hard who it is behind that thing.
Good.
Just saying.
Dr. Young got to her notes before Joker. She's taken them to hide somewhere. I need to follow her and find out where she put them.
Sorry. I need a drink. And I got no idea what that suspending thing... Oh, because it can't be verified? Like, I don't know. Like, it doesn't necessarily mean much of anything, because...
I'm on Dr. Young's trail.
I mean...
I had to calibrate the scanner to only show
well,
recent
I don't think that notification actually means something all that well, because,
I hope it works. Just so you know,
well, it's,
the GCPD found one of Joker's bombs downtown. It was full of marzipan and kittens.
well, I was playing for well over 15 minutes when that happened, and, yeah, the game didn't close out on me. Oh, yeah, and by the way, that mask is also a riddle. And it's also here where Riddler thinks that we're cheating, which, depending on what you do, you could be. I mean, to be fair, some of these are pretty well hidden in plain sight, and you'd never think to look there unless you had a guide, so do not blame you whatsoever. Oh, and also, earlier we got a combo boost, which basically means that instead of every 8-hit combo, we can now use a special combo takedown or a combat throw whenever we reach a multiplier of 5. So, you know, we can do it a lot quicker before, you know, a lot of thugs get a chance to gang up on us, which to me is very handy. So, yeah. Anyway, and also maybe wondering why are you not in detective mode? Well, that's because I know what we're doing. Also because I play this game so many goddamn times, and it's all, and I mean, Young's notes are always going to be in the mansion, you know? Like, that's the entire reason why she's even here in the first place, and we will see her again. Just not for this video, unfortunately, but, you know. And here's one of 2 hallways where we can get riddles. Versus Penguin, who we will not see until Arkham City. Voiced by Nolan North, the voice of Deadpool, in a lot of animated Marvel projects, but you know, he definitely works as Penguin. Like I like his performance. And I'm also getting that grate out of the way because I will be down that hallway later. And I also forgot to forgot to blow up the wall that was on top. Which, how did I forget that? Anyway, so that was basically teaching you the importance of corner covering. The ass! Oh, right in the solar plexus. Anyway, yeah. Our next stop is going to be in the Arkham Library, which is right through that door, actually. Now, You can do what Joker says, but I always do, something different. What I mean by that is, if you know what you're doing, you can actually go over to the, you can solve the, problem before Joker even tells you about it, and he will berate you for it, saying, spoilers, reading the last page first. But it doesn't really matter. The objective is still the same. You get to do the same stuff. I was just trying to remember which floor it was on, and I was lucky to get the second one, so, you know. There we go. Reading the last page first. Shame on you. And you are on a time limit of like 2 minutes. Though thankfully it's not that complicated. I just get a little racked because I hate time limits. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I hate time limits. They make me perform even worse. They are an unneeded challenge when it comes to things, you know? Oh, just because you broke the chandelier does not mean that... just because you broke the chandelier does not mean that time stopped. By the way, because you still have to go down and frickin' disarm the bomb, which is just a sucker punch glove, I think. Or not sucker punch, boxing glove. My bad. So, now that the hostages are saved, there's one more thing we gotta do. And that is Dr. Young's notes. Though thankfully they are not very far. In fact, my only complaint about this is that you need to be in a detective mode in order for it to even register, as far as I'm aware. So we have the notes, but unfortunately, well, depending on how you look at it, Batman lights it up like Kindle, and I love it. Well then, we are not going to be getting into the rest of the mansion until the next video, and since I'm coming up on time here, if you did enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. The next milestone that we'll be celebrating is 500 subscribers, and if possible, I would like to hit that milestone by June. Also, if you're interested in seeing the 2 video ideas that I mentioned in the video, please let me know down below. Until next time, Social Goons, remember, reach for the stars.